Welcome to this month's edition of What's New in QuestionPro CX.
Hello everyone. Today I am going to talk about feature enhancements which we have done on the CX platform in the month of Jan 2024. So the first thing I am going to talk about is the enhancement we have done in the already existing widget, that is a Heatmap widget, one of the most important widget we have on the CX platform. So how to add a Heatmap widget? Okay, so you can go into add widget, then you can choose the Heatmap widget from the provided options, and here we have done the major changes. So earlier it was not possible to add like the segments, questions, products, or for the sake like any other metric in the rows or column as per your choice. It was like locked to questions to be used in the rows and segments to be used in the columns. However, now we have added this toggle where either suppose you want to add questions in the rows, so you can directly add it in the provided drop down. If you don't want to add questions, you want to add segments or some other things, so you can just switch between this toggle, and now you can see like select segment. Here it will ask you what you want to add in the rows. Okay, so you can select whether you want to add segments, product, or any other option. So earlier it was not possible. We have added this functionality in this month. So here you can choose all the segments which you want in your heat map. Once you have added all the segments, so nextly in the columns you can add the questions which you want. So you can choose the questions of your choice to be added. Once you have added all the questions and segments or maybe products or some other parameters in the rows and columns, you can click on the save button. So that way your heat map will be added. Suppose I have already added one heat map over here. So this is one of the functionality which we have added. In addition to that, what we have done is that earlier it was the scoring models which were supported. Those were just NPS and CSAT. So from this month we have added support for mean and custom metrics. So while adding Heatmap widget, you can choose mean and custom metrics scoring models. When mean scoring model is chosen, mean scores will be used to plot the Heatmap cell values. For the custom metrics must be already created in your account. Okay, so all the custom metrics which are already created and saved in the workspace can be used to plot the Heatmap widget. Same like questions and segments. Custom metrics can be added either to rows or columns as per your choice. One row or a column for each of the selected custom metric will be added to the Heatmap widget. And in one Heatmap widget, you can add multiple custom metrics in one go. In addition to this, we have made some major enhancements and additions to the Heatmap widget. So whenever Heatmap widget is created and the admin of the account wants to share the Heatmap widget with his managers, so we have added some very useful options under the widget settings, okay, with the title widget sharing options. So there you can see two of the major toggles which we have added in this month. So the first one says allow sibling managers to view data for others, and others is share main segment data. So suppose this is the view created by the admin account, that is the kind of main account. Consider the example which I have added over here, that is like main segment, that is for the total data. Then there are the four regions which are north region, south region, east region, and west region, and each of the region consists of multiple states which I have added. So north state 1, north state 2. So when this specific admin will share this dashboard containing these heat map, for example, if he or she shares this dashboard with a manager from north state 1, and when this toggle is turned off that says allow sibling managers to view data for others, so north state 1 manager will be able to see his or her data, that is this column, along with his siblings, that is like north state 2. Same goes with suppose west state 1. When this map is shared with the manager from west state 1 and this toggle is turned on, so that specific manager will be able to see these three columns, that is waste state 1, waste state 2 and waste state 3, because that is data from his sibling managers. So this is very useful feature while sharing uh, Heatmap widget with the managers. Then I would like to talk about the second toggle, that is share main segment data. So main segment data deals with this first column that talks about the entire company's or the organization level data, that is the main segment. So when then this toggle is turned on and the heat map is shared with any respective manager, so what will happen is that that manager, suppose here West State 1, so that manager will be able to see data for his or her segment, that is this column, along with this main segment column as well. So that specific manager will be able to see two columns in this case. And as I already told, if this toggle for the sibling managers view is also on, so that specific manager will be able to see West State 1, West State 2 and 3, that is like his and her siblings data, along with the main segment. So in a total, that specific manager will be able to see 4 columns. This is the view the West State 1 manager will have when both the toggle, that is the sibling managers data along with the main segment data, is turned on. So here you can see when I have logged in as a West State 1 manager, and here you can see that manager is able to see data for main segment along with his siblings data as well. Soon we are going to add one more option under the widget sharing option that will deal with the sharing of data for the immediate manager. Suppose, considering the same example, West State 1 manager, when that third toggle will be turned on, that specific manager will be able to see data for his superior, that is like West region. So when that toggle will be on, so that specific manager from West State 1 will also be able to see data for his immediate senior, that is like West region immediate segment. So that was all from the heat map enhancements. Next enhancements I'm going to talk about is when we go into admin, integrations and add scheduler. So under the export email report option, for the export format, we have added a support for CSV format. Using this option, the email report schedule can be scheduled in the CSV format, which is beneficial for some of the middlewares used by most of our clients. So it would help them in export email report. Those were some of the major enhancements we have done in the month of Jan on the CX platform.
For the full list of what's new in QuestionPro CX, check out our release notes in our updates page.